Welcome to weekly webinar or weekly outlook. I'm going to show you an outlook that is one of the best suited for a traders. Now, when I say best suited, that means traders must have a minimum requirement of pattern understandings, basically pattern understanding. Okay, now here I have a Nifty because there is a lot of conflicting. See, when I go here and when I select a line chart and I'll just hide this fractal, I can clearly say, okay, this is making this pattern. I can very clearly say that this is making this pattern. This is A, this is B, and this is making C. So in this pattern of C, basically what we say is that we say is 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, E. Can this make a triangle? Yes, it is possible before heading for the down. So one more last, around 21,500. Before we start reversing, I'll change the color. Before we start reversing, then make a correction after reversal, then proceed. This is what I'm looking. Okay, so you have now you have a rough idea what I'm looking. This is very complex because in order to have this kind of confidence in the trading, you must be aware of all the patterns. See, people asked me, I think 2 emails have come to me asking me, sir, can you give us Nifty forecasting? I said, forecasting, yes. I don't give predictions. They say actually prediction. I don't give prediction. I don't predict, but I forecast it. This is the best suited probable pattern. That's all. When I say it is the best suited for my personal understanding, it does not have any relationship with what is your pattern identification ability. Okay, so nothing should be taken as a granted. Just simply, okay, I take it as a granted. You told me, I take it as a granted. No, you should not take it. Now, in order to remove these gaps, many people use, okay, I would like to use Heikin Ashi. They say I will use Heikin Ashi. Yes, you can use the Heikin Ashi. You can use the Heikin Ashi. Usually it's a, if it is a triangle, if it is making a triangle here in the wave 4, it has to make a correction up to 0.618 here. Then once this length is completed, that means let me take a polyline. This becomes A, this becomes a B, then we will have a C, D, E. Now when I say C, D, E on 75 minutes, you are probably looking in a pattern like this, somewhere like this, slightly higher than this line. Now when people draw trend line, they expect this trend line to be tagged. No, it will be slightly higher than that trend line. So see, what you know as a pattern, institutions know also the same thing. When institutions know this, that what you know as a pattern, when institutions know that, slightly higher, they'll push slightly high before coming, and they will push slightly lower here, lower, and this will be slightly lower in this, because what you know as a pattern, institutions know the same thing as a pattern. They know the traders will behave in the same manner. Basically, it didn't start there, it started here. but some say it is from here. It's okay. There is a complex, this is a complex pattern. Yes, we can start from here. No issue. No issue for that. So when this comes, it will, I will now take the arrow, 1 second, where it went. Now I will take the arrow. From here, the gap will take from this place, and it will straight away head to 21,500. And the gap will be almost more than 4%. Yes, this is what I am looking. And when I say I am looking, when this doesn't pan out, people start talking nonsense. And the one who is actually a very stupid fellow in trading view, who's been writing very stupendous comments from 6 to 7 years. When I post one single chart, he comments like a stupid jackass. He just comments like a stupid jackass. So he also comment, even there is nothing is there, still he comments. So there are problems are there. People are more what I can say, they are very vivid imaginative people. Let's see. Okay, so this is what I am looking at. That is very frankly. And the same pattern I am looking in Sensex. If you have a question, Krishna, do you have anything alternative to confirm this? And the answer is yes, I do have an alternative to confirm this. Sometimes they make this, and they make again this, they make again this, and from there they gap from here also. That is also possible. But I do have an alternative from this, and that alternative is I would like to use Renko. Now when I say Renko has a very strong, clear trading method. Renko has a very strong, clear trading method. Now, if I see Renko, it may see like, okay, from this place, they have come just tagged 50%. So you can expect a gap down in the Renko, this thing, you can expect a gap down from this gap down of 0.6%, and then you can expect this to go. Then you can expect this to come. You can expect this to go one more suit high. So this is how in the Renko you have to observe and you have to understand. Oh, let me take a different tool. Actually, that's not a good tool to be tested. Let me take a polyline. Suppose if it gaps to 0.618, 23,421, then it will make a this. Again, it will build up a deep. It will come back, because in Renko the price range is fixed. It's not candlestick. So the pattern understanding has to change in the Renko. It can happen in within seconds also. This gap down and this pullback can happen in within seconds, within 5 seconds, or within 15, within 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But when you see the Renko will actually produce a number of bars here. Now the bars in the Renko, each bar or each square box represents 71.45 points. So it's almost 100 points, near to 80 points. And I have put it at the time frame of 75 minutes. So these are reprinting. There is some technical issue. Renko bars are reprinting bars. Yes, there is some technical issue, but you don't trade using Renko bars. You trade using candlestick. But when you are looking for when you are looking for a hypothetical pattern, when I say hypothetical, that means the pattern which you have experienced repetitive in your life trading. So when a hypothetical pattern repeats, you can understand, okay, this is going on, this is probably like this. Then you can see this coming down 1, 2, 3, slightly higher than this. Then you have a very deep complex. In this matter, the Renko becomes in this way, and what happens is here you will get a very strong up and then strong down and then strong up. So this becomes a triangle pattern before it starts coming down. So in histogram also it behaves in the same way. Okay. Now this particular area we call it as a grinding area. This is called a grinding area. Grinding area where institution make money, they make money only in sideways. Sideways are grinding areas. Okay. So they sell at the money call, they sell at the money put, they sell at out of the money call, they sell out of the money put, they sell futures. They know that it's not going anywhere. They know exactly it's not going anywhere because they have a highest performing algorithms with them. When I say algorithm, I started using algorithm in 2004. Today you call it as an artificial intelligence, AI. AI is nothing but a coded programmed software. I started trading in 2000. Basically I started learning in 2003, and 2004 onwards I was fully using algorithms, and I still call it as an algorithm. It's a fact. I don't call it as an AI. My people tell me, you are still in the same old era, they say. I say, yeah, still. Sorry. Heat waves are beating up everyone now. Okay, fine. So where are we now? This is this. Okay. So you have to be prepared a gap and then coming down, and the gap will be somewhere around 3 to 4%. Somewhere around 3 to 4%. The gap you have to be prepared for this gap. Otherwise, you should not trade. You should not trade. That around 1000 point gap, 800, 900 points gap, that is bound to take place because this is called a bandwagon. People get confused. They buy, they sell, they buy, they sell, they buy. It is a bandwagon. When this 4% gaps takes place, 50% will bail out because they can't afford to continue to lose more than 1000 points. That's a pain. Alright, so let me take Sensex. I don't usually comment on the people who make such kind of stupid comments, but one person is there. This time I'm going to break his neck with the legal proceedings because it seems that he needs it. जब बीबी बच्चे जेल को 6 महीने के लिए भी तो अंदर डालूंगा उसे जरूर मैं. अगर वो गंदे 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 कमेंट करता है तो 6 महीने के लिए उसे अंदर तो जरूर डालूंगा. ठीक है, चलो. This is again same thing we are looking. Can it gap down? Yes, it can gap down. It can make this deep. then it can make this deep. Tentatively we are looking the same pattern, my friends. Then a gap, I'm lower. Okay, histogram is below. We are on the 300 points ATR, 75 minutes in Sensex. So what is the best way to trade it? You can sell at the money call, buy out of the money call. That means you are taking a credit spread. You can sell at the money put, buy out of the money put. There also you can take the credit spread. Only the condition is if you have a capital. If you don't have a capital, just go with your own method, secure with the minimum loss as a stop loss. Okay, all right. I hope this will give you. I'm still looking this to go down, and in the Nifty also I'm still looking this to go down. But this video will give you the clarity, basically what you need, and you can understand this. All right. Thank you.